I've just finished a TV series called Bad Sisters, and it was an experience, a quite fascinating experience for me watching this TV series. I don't mean this TV series has been the best one I have ever watched, but I believe it was one of the best. I mean the topic, I mean the plot was one of the best. Sisters. At first, maybe you think that you may think that this is the story of jealousy, envy, and bad relationship, childhood traumas, childhood memories about these sisters. But it is more than that. It is not really this, and it is about four sisters. The eldest one is Eve, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Eve, and the other Eve. It is about four sisters and the brother-in-law. The sisters' names Eve, Grace, Ursula. One of them I forgot the name. Bibi, yeah, Bibi, and Becca. And the brother-in-law. Actually, there are two brother-in-laws, but one of the main character called John Paul, and I think this is the evil character and somehow antagonist character and anti-hero of this story. Let's talk about I'm not going to reveal the plot. I'm going to talk about my review, actually, my impression of this TV series. Eva, the name of the character of Eva, is an independent girl. She's a working woman. She lives in Ireland. She lives in Ireland, and she's an employee, hard-working employee. She works in the same company that brother-in-law works, and they are somehow rival to each other. They are somehow rival to each other, and she's an independent girl. She's divorced once, and I think she's 50, more than 50, or nearly the 50, and she's divorced once. She's divorced. And she has the experience of abortion. I mean, losing a child. Maybe this is because of the failed marriage. I'm not sure if she divorced legally or she lost the boyfriend, but I'm sure that they were deciding to have a baby. But she had it was not abortion. Sorry, it was a miscarriage. It was a miscarriage, unwillingly, unwanted miscarriage, and this has left a mark, a big mark on his mind, and she's too afraid and terrified to start a relationship because she thinks that this is one of the biggest faults that she has in her life, and no man will accept this situation. I mean, a woman which is suffering from infertility. And the other character, Grace is one of the another sister. She's a housewife. She's totally dominant. She's totally overwhelmed by her. She's totally overwhelmed by her dominant and controlling, and I mean, husband, and she's not happy with this situation at all. She's not happy with this situation at all. And the other things, she's not happy with the situation. She pretends that she's happy, but deep down she's not happy with the situation. She has a girl, and the girl, we don't know much about girls. She's like many other teenagers that do not like to reveal themselves easily. But this is one of the things, actually. And the other character is Ursula. Ursula is one of the other character. She's a nurse in a hospital, and she's a nurse in a hospital, which she's married. And she has, I think, 2 or 3 children. One of them is suffering from mental disorder, or better say, she's somehow paralyzed, mentally paralyzed, and two other. One, I mean, I think she has, if I'm not mistaken, she has 2 boys and a girl. and a very loving, caring, hardworking husband. But we don't know in the end why she's not happy with her marriage, and she's betraying with her husband. She's cheating on her husband with another man. And the other sister, Bibi, she's a lesbian. She has a partner, and one of the problems they have is they're trying to have a baby, and they're trying to have a baby. And the other, and of course, Bibi has lost an eye. We don't know at first how he has lost the eye, but she's blind to one of her eyes. And the other sister, last but not the least, is Becca. Becca is the youngest one, and Becca is the youngest one. She's somehow nutty, she's young, lovely, charming and beautiful, and she's looking for start a little relationship somehow. She has a boyfriend, she has a boyfriend that loves her, but we don't know why she doesn't. She attracts to those men who are somehow challenging and maybe do not love her, but she attracts to those people, and she's a naughty girl. You see Becca as a girl that she lost her parents at the very early age, and you know the difference age of between Becca and the eldest child. I mean, Eve is nearly 20 years, and Eve is somehow her mother. And the brother-in-law, I mean, not Ursula's husband, John Paul, which is Grace's husband. She's the antagonist. She's the evil character. She had made all of these sisters in some part of their life miserable, and he's suffering from being a narcissist, and he's a narcissistic character. Of course, there are many other characters that you see in this movie, but the main characters of this. And at first, the first scene starts with the death of John Paul, and the whole series is about how he died. The whole story is about how the John Paul died, and at first you realize that at first the director tells you how John Paul died.